I'm going to work from the deltoid muscle all the way down to the wrist and even into the fingers if I want. So wrapping my fingers completely around the arm, I'm going to do two things. I'm going to push the arm towards the client as I use my thumb and palms to spread the tissue open. So it's pushing in, and as I push towards the body, kind of gives me a little bit of leverage. So push the arm towards the client and then kind of spread open the tissue as you go down. And I'm going to do this down the entire length of the arm. So I've skipped the elbow, of course, and just come down into the forearm. Going all the way down into the wrist, to the carpal bones. I can even use my thumbs right on the wrist and just kind of spread that tissue open with my thumbs. If you are doing a chair massage event at an office, many of your office workers that come to you are going to probably have very tight extensor muscles in the forearm for all the desk work that they do. So this would be probably a very good option to work with that kind of a client. And I'm going to do some compressions this time, kind of just pushing up. So I'm using my fingers to kind of squeeze the traps as I push up sort of towards the ceiling here. And it's just alternating back and forth into the shoulders. You can move out a little bit laterally as you go, and then you can move back in if you wish. So I'm going to put my thumbs on one side and all my fingers on the other. And you need to get to skin here. So if you need to, you can kind of push the collar down a little bit of the shirt, kind of like you're just coming right down on the posterior neck, right on the skin. You're going to squeeze, thumb and fingers, squeeze everything together, and then lift up towards the ceiling, and then slowly separate your hands apart. As you can see, I've got a lot of muscle and skin as I separate my hands, nice and slow. So remember, with cupping, you're making kind of cups with your hands. Again, this should just be just very light. I'm going to step to one side, come down the back, remember, tapotement is kind of a stimulating technique, so if they're having to maybe go back to work after a chair massage, this could be just something that, after being a little bit relaxed, is just going to kind of energize the client a little bit. Okay, again, very light, nothing heavy, just a light tapotement.